Danny was just a regular kid. He liked to climb trees, he loved hanging out with friends, and his favorite food was ice cream. But Danny had a secret. When the sun went down and everybody went to bed, he became the Nightmare Buster. The only hero that could save people from their own bad dreams. When Danny arrived at school on Monday morning, he felt great. Last night, the Nightmare Buster had saved his friend Charlie from a bad dream about sharks. Everyone was amazed when Charlie told them, but then Danny heard someone laugh. It was Sarah, the oldest, biggest, toughest kid in the whole school.
I never have nightmares. Nightmares are for babies. I don't need the Nightmare Buster and I never will.
That's not true. Everyone is afraid of something, even the Nightmare Buster himself.
When the school bell rang at the end of the day, Danny walked home with his friends. He could tell that they all felt a bit glum.
Are nightmares really for babies?
Not at all. It's okay to be afraid of something. Everyone is.
Everyone except Sarah.
When nighttime came, Danny curled up in bed and rested his head on his pillow. He wondered if there would be any nightmares to take care of tonight. And then he sensed it. A nightmare. In a second, Danny leaped out of bed and transformed into the Nightmare Buster. Flying up to the rooftop, the Nightmare Buster looked out over the town. And then he saw it. As quick as a flash, he reached the nightmare, and with a whoosh, he flew straight into it. Once he was inside, he couldn't believe where he was. He was on the street beside Sarah's house. But where was Sarah? As he was looking around, he heard a loud noise. A ferocious and terrifying snarling sound. From the tiniest dog he had ever seen. The dog was hardly as tall as her ankles, but Sarah had climbed up a tree and looked completely terrified. Swooping in, the Nightmare Buster pulled a squeaky bone from his belt and threw it far into the distance. Immediately, the tiny dog sped away, chasing after the bone as quickly as it could.
You saved me, but I bet you think that was pretty embarrassing.
Not at all. Everyone has nightmares. Even me. Just remember, it's okay to be afraid.
And with a whoosh, the Nightmare Buster disappeared. The next day at school, everyone fell silent as they saw Sarah approaching. But Danny smiled and gave her a friendly wave.
I was just telling everyone about my nightmare last night. The Nightmare Buster saved me from that terrifying, tiny, yappy dog that lives up the street.
Everyone started to laugh at him, but Sarah stepped in and gave Danny a big, warm hug.
That's okay. Everyone is afraid of something, even me.
And then she told everyone the story of how she had been saved by the incredible, unbelievable, amazing Nightmare Buster.